Your intuition is where you are graciously led into this new age of consciousness, where all of the fear that has come and gone in this dimension is then able to be released, and the sight of recreating this fear is made no longer possible. We of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light are talking about each of you, here now, as star seeds, and light workers to bring together a more divine essence within you, so that what you see, and flow through in your own life, is no longer doubt, is no longer a hard time to be peaceful, as you then rise into your true self. By the steady faithfulness that is then upgraded into your energy system, then you are knowing within, how you reshape your own awareness, to be more conscious, to release your attachments to souls that are still ego-centered, that are still living in chaos. This is necessary, as you all continue to rise into the light, and those souls that are simply not for the light, meaning could care less if you ascended or not, could care less if you are balanced or not, are those souls still stuck so deep in duality, that it will be many more thousands of years before these souls ascend in consciousness. Can you now release your hold, in attaching to such souls, that refuse to awaken, that when you talk about extraterrestrials, make fun of you, with no sight of truth? The flow of graciousness that you manifest, as you step deeper into your own consciousness, is then where you trust who you are, where you trust your truth, and you are then not here to exist in ego-centered consciousness, in much fear, as you graciously expand beyond all states of limitation. We of your family of light are monitoring how each of you star seeds and light workers treat yourselves, how you treat those angelic incarnated beings of light here to assist with the transformation process, as we are here to make decisions, just as you are, in how we deal with such matters. Such hate is clearly not in our own agenda, as we are here to bring in and restore the light in this dimension, and we have many of our starships that have many crew members here to assist those souls willing to go through a process of healing, in which you will be taken away from this earth to complete this process. This is, however, up to you, those souls that are from our crew, that deny our existence, who we are, what we are here to accomplish, and we offer unconditional love to all of existence. There are few of you, who are kind, who are gracious, and support our mission, and to those we speak of, we of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians welcome all of your own faithful actions, to make sure to uphold the light on this world. Naturally, we speak to all souls, as this is our own focus in making sure that only those that are aimed at ascension, are the ones that are able to attain this state, and it is only by your own earning of this state of consciousness shift. We ask why many of you star seeds and light workers at this time ask that we take you away from the earth, when you incarnated to help with this exact time. It is similar to a swimming instructor who sees someone drowning, and you then signal to your swimming crew to take you off shift. Are you able to see clearly what we speak of, when we talk about each of you, as starseeds, and light workers, that are here to accomplish now? There is much talk about preparing for the end of the world, by those living in fear, and this is not in any way, able to help you, with transitioning, into the new earth. Even though we see the importance in making sure you have food to eat, and warmth and some kind of indoor housing, we often see many of you feeling that we have to stop our progress with helping with the ascension process, to in some way pick you up from this world. No, clearly you can see that is not our intention at this time, and even though we are preparing now for first contact, in which you will be able to be gifted to travel upon our ships initially, we are only here at this time as your guides. Those star seeds and light workers saying that this is the apocalypse are the ones that we ask that you reshape your awareness, as your material possessions will soon be completely lost in this world. Clearly, you can see this, with the transition, beyond the state of materialism, into a state of peacefulness and harmony among all of creation, to be embraced in the here and now. You cannot take your own attachments of materialism. Feeling your money saved up in your bank accounts will save you, being that you feel just from your ability to travel to another country, that you will be safe in the transformation in consciousness. We explain this to you now, of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, as the only way to be safe on this world at this time, is to be within, to shift out of an ego state of living, into a joyful and peaceful state of existing. You clearly cannot lie to yourself, in saying, I am at peace, when you feel irritated within, when you feel angry, when you feel sad, and it is only through a full releasing process of such dense energy, that you rise in your own vibrations. Safety is for those that embrace who you are within, as you then accept that you are here to unfold a divine sense of being, in the here and now moment. From your own strength within, then you are able to connect beyond division, as no, it cannot take place, when you are living mind-centered, ego-centered, as long as you exist in judgments of, I can do this, I should do that, I must do this, then you are allowing the mind to control your very existence in this moment. Do you see this clearly now, or will you follow the path of destruction into your own end, to be reborn onto another planet of duality? It is all in your hands now, and we of your family of light, are only here to bring those of you along, that are willing to leave the fear in the past, to then step completely into this moment, with awareness. There is a big difference from living in this moment, with thought agments, worries, pains, sufferings, and living in this moment, in purity, with awareness, where you release all attachments from fear, to embrace the love within you. That is, where you can see clearly why, we of your family of light ask that you release the division in your life, and this does not mean you see a cat, and say that cat is nice, when you are focusing on the thought in your head, that says, that is the ugliest cat I've ever seen. Are you able to tell by now, that you have a responsibility to awaken to a state of full consciousness now? It is up to you where you take it from here, and we of your family from the stars, can only stand here, and see how each of you adjust to the ascension process, how you release fear, by your choice to ascend. This is it, there is no longer any more suffering that will be allowed on this dimension, on this world, as the frequencies of the earth are turned up, in which they will no longer support any lower vibration of fear, meaning those souls who choose to unconsciously hold on to fear as real. Are you able to take your ascension process seriously now, as you are sensing by now, that this means that your survival into the new age in consciousness, is only from shifting, beyond a fear-based, ego-centered living, into a peaceful, and consciousness-centered one now? By no means are we saying that upon a physical death, that your soul is done for, and that is it. No, we are saying that those souls that still choose to attach to a fear-based reality, to a judgment-based reality, to a lower dimensional existence, whether you are a starseed, or light worker, or human, you will be able to reincarnate, onto a world, that still supports this activity, and state of being. This is how unconditionally loving Prime Creator is, as no soul is forced to ascend, before they are ready, and certainly that is not our intention, through these words. These words are only for those souls that have been in the releasing process, and are aiming at ascension now. We send you much consciousness and inner freedom, by your return to a fully conscious reality. We are the angelic realms, we are the Galactic Federation of Light.